FIFA is in the news again, facing a growing revolt over who controls the World Cup and who profits from it.
All 55 UEFA countries have voted to support a World Cup boycott.
But this controversy is only the latest chapter. To understand how FIFA reached this point, we return to Zurich on the 27th of May 2015. Most of Zurich is still asleep, but not the Swiss police. They are already on their way to the Borough Lac, a five-star hotel known for hosting presidents, royalty and global elite. That morning, several high-profile guests leave through a side entrance, straight into police custody. 7 senior football officials are detained at the request of the United States. They'd come to Zurich for FIFA's annual congress. Instead, it became a crime scene. US prosecutors charged 9 football officials and 5 corporate executives with racketeering, wire fraud, money laundering, and other offences.
They were expected to uphold the rules that keep soccer honest and to protect the integrity of the game. Instead, they corrupted the business of worldwide soccer to serve their interests and to enrich themselves.
They described a 24-year-old scheme involving more than $150 million in bribes and kickbacks linked to broadcasting rights, sponsorship agreements, and tournament contracts. Behind football's greatest spectacle, prosecutors alleged almost everything had a price. For years, FIFA had behaved as though no government could touch it. Now the people running world football appeared to have been held accountable.
There can be no place for corruption of any kind.
Or so it seemed. More than a decade later, FIFA had expanded its tournaments, strengthened its relationships with governments, and tightened its hold over the global game. The old regime collapsed. The organisation that emerged may be even stronger. So, how did a body created to govern football become rich and powerful enough to survive a scandal like this? The answer began with television. For most of its history, FIFA was not particularly rich. Then, in 1974, João Havelange became president and transformed the World Cup into a global commercial product. Broadcasters paid to show it, sponsors paid to appear beside it, marketing companies paid to sell its commercial rights. The World Cup was no longer only a competition, it was an inventory, and FIFA owned all of it. Havelange's general secretary, Sepp Blatter, helped build this system before becoming president in 1998. By then, FIFA controlled contracts worth millions, but only a handful of officials decided who received them. Pay the official, secure the contract, sell the rights for more, keep the difference. US prosecutors later alleged that officials solicited more than $200 million in bribes and kickbacks connected to broadcasting and marketing rights. But FIFA controlled something even more valuable, the right to host the World Cup. Until 2010, that decision belonged to just 24 executive committee members. No public vote, no published ballots, just 24 men in a room. The awards of the 2018 World Cup to Russia,
Ladies and gentlemen, will be organized in Russia.
And then the 2022 tournament to Qatar both attracted allegations of improper conduct. Russia gained a global stage despite concerns over corruption and LGBTQ rights. Qatar delivered a spectacle built by migrant workers who reported exploitation, unpaid wages, and dangerous working conditions.
So there are 6 people living in this really small room.
Neither tournament was proven to have been purchased, but US prosecutors alleged that certain officials received or were promised payments connected to the votes. After the scandal, FIFA changed the process. Its full Congress selected the 2026 host, with every vote published.
Canada, Mexico and USA have been selected by the FIFA Congress.
Canada, Mexico and the United States defeated Morocco by 134 votes to just 65. It was more transparent, but the prize remained the same: billions in television, sponsorship and hosting rights. Corruption had not simply grown beside FIFA's business model, it had allegedly grown inside it. The money explained why FIFA was worth corrupting, but what allowed so few people to control it for so long? FIFA controls football in almost every country on Earth. On paper, those countries control FIFA. Its 211 member associations each receive 1 vote when electing a president. Germany gets 1, the United States get 1. Montserrat, a Caribbean island with fewer than 5,000 people, also gets 1. It sounds democratic, but many associations cannot survive without FIFA. They depend on its funding for pitches, academies, competitions, and daily operations. FIFA provides the money. Those same associations decide who controls FIFA. Money moves down, votes move up. The funding supports real projects, but it also creates dependency. Opposing FIFA's leadership could mean risking money, access and influence. Regional alliances strengthen that power. Win over the right officials and entire blocks of votes could follow. FIFA did not need supporters or football's biggest nations. It needed a majority from the associations that depended on it, 106 votes. The people judging its leadership were the same people relying on its money. For 17 years, Sepp Blatter mastered that system. But what happened when the law finally reached the man at the top?
I don't see any reason to believe that the future will be any different if he, in fact, is elected again tomorrow, and it does seem like he will be.
2 days after the Zurich raid, Sepp Blatter stood for election again. His opponent withdrew after Blatter received 133 votes in the first round, giving him a fifth term as FIFA president. It only lasted 4 days.
Tonight, the embattled Blatter's gone.
On the 2nd of June 2015, as the investigation closed in, Blatter announced that he would leave once FIFA had chose a successor. New indictments followed, officials were arrested, executives pleaded guilty, cooperated with prosecutors or went to trial. Bank transfers were traced, accounts frozen and millions of dollars seized. FIFA banned Blatter from football. Former vice presidents received life bans. Regional presidents, federation leaders and marketing executives were convicted or admitted wrongdoing. By 2022, 26 defendants had pleaded guilty in the United States, while more than 50 individuals and companies had faced charges. FIFA appeared to be collapsing under the weight of its own corruption, but the arrests removed officials. They did not remove FIFA. The 2018 and 2022 World Cups continued. Broadcasters still needed matches. Sponsors still wanted the audience. Member associations still depended on FIFA's money. Every official could be replaced. Every contract could be reassigned. Every empty chair could be filled. The same alliances remained. The money kept flowing. FIFA still controlled the World Cup. The empire had not fallen. It had opened a vacancy. So would FIFA's next president dismantle the system or inherit it?
We will restore the image of FIFA and the respect of FIFA, and everyone in the world will applaud us.
On the 26th of February 2016, FIFA elected Gianni Infantino, a Swiss-Italian lawyer and UEFA's General Secretary, as its new president. He presented himself as a break from the past. That same day, FIFA approved term limits, tighter eligibility checks, published compensation and new systems of financial oversight. The rules had changed. The question was whether the power structure had changed with them. Infantino did not make FIFA smaller, he made it larger. Funding for national associations increased dramatically, helping countries finance pitches, competitions and national teams. It also strengthened FIFA's political system. FIFA distributed money. The associations receiving it elected FIFA's president. The controls were new, the dependency was not. In 2017, FIFA unanimously approved Infantino's plan to expand the World Cup from 32 teams to 48. More countries and supporters would take part, but expansion also created more matches, broadcasting inventory, sponsorship opportunities and revenue for FIFA to distribute. Under Infantino, expansion became a strategy. More teams, more tournaments, more host countries, more money. Infantino was also increasingly seen beside presidents, kings and heads of government. He met Vladimir Putin before and during the 2018 World Cup. He developed a close relationship with Donald Trump. FIFA also grew closer to Saudi Arabia as the country became a major force in global sport. Some government involvement was unavoidable. A World Cup requires visas, security, infrastructure and billions in public spending. But Infantino's relationships appeared more personal. His network gave FIFA direct access to some of the world's most powerful leaders. When FIFA needed political support, Infantino could call them. When those leaders wanted the prestige and visibility of football, FIFA could return the favor.
На чемпионат мира FIFA. Welcome to Russia.
The 2026 World Cup would be Infantino's ultimate demonstration. 3 host countries, 16 cities, 48 teams and 104 matches, the largest World Cup ever staged. It was meant to showcase a more inclusive, transparent and global FIFA, but with Infantino now closer than ever to presidents and governments, one question remained. Would those political relationships stay off the pitch?
And this is the official ball with your name.
Thank you. Oh, that's nice.
The United States had reached the last 16 after beating Bosnia and Herzegovina, but their star forward Folarin Balogun had been sent off.
It's red card.
His automatic one-match suspension ruled him out against Belgium, their toughest opponent yet. Then the president picked up the phone.
Hello.
Donald Trump called Gianni Infantino and asked him to overturn the suspension.
Yes, I asked for a review by FIFA.
FIFA's disciplinary process allowed Balogun to play. The red card remained, but the ban had become a suspended sentence lasting 1 year. FIFA said its independent disciplinary committee had made the decision, but the sequence was extraordinary. A player was suspended, a head of government contacted FIFA's president, the punishment changed before the next match. If a president can call Infantino and a punishment changes, what does FIFA's independency actually mean?
Are we surprised? No. Not with this lot.
No.
Norway's Football Association began preparing an ethics complaint. The United States then lost 4-1 to Belgium. The decision did not change the result. It changed how every later result would be judged. Argentina's path to the final gave those suspicions somewhere to go. They survived extra time matches against Cape Verde and Switzerland, escaped against Egypt and scored twice after the 85th minute to eliminate England. As they progressed, speculation online that FIFA wanted one final World Cup for Messi grew. The most controversial moment came against Egypt. Egypt were leading by 1 goal when a run from inside their own half appeared to put them 2-0 ahead.
Here comes Salah, sending it forward, it's Zico!
VAR intervened, identifying a foul earlier in the move and disallowed the goal. VAR can review the attacking phase leading to a goal. The dispute was whether that foul remained relevant and was clear enough to justify intervention. Egypt protested, then the match turned. Argentina scored 3 times in approximately 13 minutes. 2-0 became 3-2. Egypt were eliminated. To some viewers it was a remarkable comeback. To others it confirmed what they already believed. After decades of scandal, FIFA no longer received the benefit of the doubt. But if FIFA really wanted Argentina to win, what would happen when they reached the final? The fairy tale collapsed. For 90 minutes, the defending champions failed to register a single shot. In stoppage time, Fernandez was sent off, reducing Argentina to just 10 men. The match went to extra time. Spain won 1-0, triggering chaos on and off the pitch. That ending matters. Argentina lost. There is no evidence that FIFA rigged the tournament in their favour, but a result disproving a conspiracy theory did not erase the wider crisis of trust. For decades, FIFA concealed information, protected powerful officials, and allowed money and politics to flow through structures the public could barely examine. Then, during its biggest tournament, a head of government intervened in a disciplinary case and the punishment changed.
It seems unfair because it is unfair.
Perhaps every controversial decision had a legitimate explanation, but legitimacy depends on trust, and trust was one resource FIFA's money could not replace. The greatest damage caused by FIFA's corruption was not simply that officials could be bought, it was that, eventually, nobody could believe the game was clean.